Good morning, everyone. My name is Cca Demonstration. I'm your accredited competency assessor for food and beverage services and seafood. Beside me, I would like to acknowledge the presence of Ma'am Leslie Ramos, our processing officer, Ma'am Bianca Abion, Ma'am Amelia Mojica, our assessment center manager, and Ma'am Bianca Abion, our representative from TESDA Provincial Office. Okay, so good morning, ma'am. Okay, so candidate, you do not have to worry about their presence. They are here to oversee the conduct of competency assessment and to check if the conduct is in accordance with the prescribed competency assessment and methodology and procedure. They will not assess you. Okay, so before we start, please submit your submission slip. Okay, and as I call your name, please acknowledge by raising your hand and sign the attendance sheet. Okay, so Miss Danica Romamban, please sign. Okay, Miss Salina Benito, please sign. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I have here with me your application form with self-assessment guide. Okay, so this is an indication that you know and can perform all the unit of competency enumerated for food and beverage services and seafood. Okay, so I would like to welcome you to our Center for Assessment for Food and Beverage and Seafood. Okay, so the purpose of this assessment in food and beverage services and seafood is to determine the level of your competency. Okay, so today I am going to administer the competency assessment for food and beverage services and seafood. Okay, so the qualification for food and beverage services and seafood is composed of basic, common, and core competencies. Okay, so for our core competencies, we will have, okay, so prepare the dining room and restaurant service, welcome guests and take food and beverage orders, promote food and beverage service, promote food and beverage products, provide food and beverage service to guests, provide room service, and receive handle guest concerns. Okay, so the different tasks to be performed for our food and beverage services and C2 assessment are the following. Okay, so guests are acknowledged as soon as they arrive. Okay, so guests are greeted with an appropriate welcome and details of reservation are checked based on established standard policy. Okay, so we will collect evidences through demonstration and oral questionings. Okay, so to determine your knowledge and skill for food and beverage services and situ, the assessment method we will be used is demonstration and oral questioning. So this assessment method can help to measure your underpinning knowledge and underpinning skills. Okay, so but before we go proceed to the assessment, okay, so there are we need to consider the following. Okay, so for your personal needs, okay, so the laboratory is located at the end of the hallway, and if you want to take your meal, okay, so our canteen is located located at the lobby. Okay, so however, during the assessment, okay, so you are not allowed to leave the premises of the assessment center. Okay, so and for the allowable and reasonable adjustment, okay, so you have difficulty understanding to the given instruction. Okay, so please do not hesitate to inform me because I am willing to translate it for you. Okay, so for the do's and don'ts during the assessment, okay, if you have concern, questions, or that needs to clarify matter, okay, so concerning the assessment, you may raise your hands and because I am more than willing to assess you. But once the assessment has started, please refrain from asking questions. Okay, so if you have physical or any form of difficulties, do not hesitate to call my attention so that we can address it immediately. Okay, so anybody who is taking their okay, taking their maintenance, okay, so just inform me. And for those who have religious practices, okay, just inform me also, no? Okay, so regarding the the appeal, okay, right to appeal, okay, so if you are not satisfied or you have questions regarding the assessment result, you have the right to appeal. Okay, so you can submit your appeal to TESDA provincial office. Okay, so and the assessors accredited. And for the national assessment certificate, okay, so the assessment center manager shall inform you where you can claim your national certificate, okay, so after 5 days, okay. And during for the assessment procedure, after the assessment and you are found not yet competent, don't worry about it because you can do reassess anytime your own convenience. Okay, so in case the reassessment is full qualification, you have undergo the whole assessment process. Then, if you are found to be competent in some unit of competencies, the reassessment shall focus in the unit of competencies where you were found to be not yet competent. Okay, so during the actual assessment, okay, please observe safety as you perform the different tasks. Make sure to check your electrical equipment before plugging it and avoid pulling the cord as you unplug the equipment. Then observe proper body mechanics when lifting heavy equipment. Okay, so how about the confidentiality of the assessment outcome? Okay, so please observe strict confidentiality. This is to ensure your integrity. Okay, so the result is only made available to authorized personnel and to the institution where you have your actual training. Okay, so in relation to this, the assessment package is kept in a secured place to guarantee the integrity of the assessment package. Okay, so all above may ask all the candidate to refrain from giving away any form of information that will face during the assessment process. Okay, so is that clear? Okay, so any question? Okay, so if you don't have questions or clarifications, then I am going to distribute the specific instruction. Okay, please read it carefully and please don't hesitate to ask me a question right now. Okay, so are you done? Okay, so here is the specific instruction. Okay, so given the necessary tools, materials, and equipment, you should act as a receptionist in welcoming the incoming guests and as food and beverage attendant. When taking food and beverage orders, you have 1 hour to complete the following tasks. Okay, so letter A, acknowledge guests as soon as they arrive. Greet guests and welcome. Escort and sit guests according to table allocations. Present the menu. Use suggestive selling techniques. Serve drinking water and bread to the guests. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so is that clear? Okay. Okay, so now I will give you your assigned numbers. Okay, so Miss Danica Rumamban, you will be the number 1, candidate number 1, and Miss Dito, candidate number 2. Okay, so number 1 will proceed, the candidate number 1 will proceed to assessment area, right? Okay, so and candidate number 2, please proceed to waiting area to wait for your turn. Okay, so thank you. Okay, so this is our assessment area where you are going to perform welcoming and greeting of guests. Okay, so please read the specific instruction. Okay, so thank you. Okay, so please be informed that after the demonstration, there will be an oral questioning. Okay, then written test and oral questioning. Right? Okay, so and remember that you are scored according to evidence in terms of dimension of competency. Okay, so So, the dimension of competence are, okay, sa task skills, task management skills, contingency management skills, and job role environment skills. Okay, so, and the evidence in terms of validity, consistency, currency, recency, authenticity, and sufficiency. Okay, so is that clear? Okay, so, candidate number 1, are you ready? Okay, so, okay, are you ready to perform your task? Yes, okay, so, you may start now. Okay.
Good morning, ma'am. Welcome to Manual Cafe. Table for Harmony.
Okay, so, candidate number 1, how do you feel about the assessment?
Ma'am, I'm confident that I was able to perform well during demonstrations when I have hard time with the oral question.
Okay, so, my observation inside to your opinion, you are competent to perform the different skills for food and beverage services and C2. Okay, so, however, I noticed that you did not observe proper body mechanics while welcoming and greeting guests. Okay, so, in assisting the guest, you must walk toward the guest, make a pleasant eye contact, and ask guests if they need assistance. Okay, so, furthermore, you are not confident answering the questions during oral questioning.